Shalom Israel, giving all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Chakadash, Daman to the elders, Team Mesuruel. So I take to Akim out there pushing his word, truth, sincerity, risking your freedom in your life to do so. Especially more so now than ever before. So this is gonna be a quick one, man. It's more edification on who we are as a people. And the deception of Esau, Edom, the devil according to the Bible, to confuse us to who we are. And also the curses that fell upon us to not know who we were. So this is an article, as you can see from the title, NewAfricanMagazine.com, and it says, "Don't call me African American." And this was published September 5th, 2012, but it still holds relevant to today. And I read, it says, in 1988, Rev. Jesse Jackson convinced America's black population to adopt the term African American. It has stuck for 24 years, but in recent months, a significant number of African Americans have been clamoring to drop the African and go back to just black. As the African Union brings the African diaspora to a summit in South Africa on 25th of May, our correspondent Leslie Goff looks at the argument for and against dropping the African from African American. So pretty much they're saying that African Americans, or Jacob, specifically the Southern Kingdom, which is Negroes, Black Americans, so-called West Indians, and Haitians. You see, that's the Southern Kingdom out of the 12 tribes. You see, and pretty much they wants to drop, specifically, Judah wants to drop African and call himself black, which is a color. Which by the way, you're not black. I've never seen a black person a day in my life. I've seen brown people with different hues of brown, but there's no such thing as black people. So it says, one question certain to be asked at the African Union's first ever Global African Diaspora Summit in Midrand in South Africa on 25th May is, do Africans in the diaspora really want closer ties with Africa? The answer is yes. Two important recent meetings, one in Senegal and the other in the United States, show this. But see, look, this they are not your people. The Africans are not your people. And we're gonna get that in the scripture. But the reason why you calling yourself, black, excuse me. The reason why you're calling yourself black or African American is the reason why. This is Jeremiah 17 verse 4. And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thy heritage that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thy enemies in the land thou knowest not. So what the scriptures say, this is the Most High speaking to Jeremiah, and saying that even Jeremiah, along with the nation of Israel, should discontinue, meaning no longer practice, completely stop, or come to a halt their traditions or their heritage of being an Israelite. And what is the tradition and heritage of being an Israelite? The law, statute, commandments that the Most High gave to Moses. You see? So the Most High has caused our people to not only discontinue, but forget our heritage. So that's why we call ourselves African Americans or blacks, because we don't know who we are. We are the God's chosen people, the 12 tribes of Israel. You see? Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, we all forgot who we were. And he said, I will cause thee to serve thy enemies in the land which knows not. And we serve them. We serve in his jobs. We serve in his prison systems. We are servants to him. We pay taxes. Taxes are only meant for servants. Okay, serfs. You see? When King David used to take over certain lands, he would put garrisons. You see? Garrisons and borders of troops. And he would make them pay tribute. Tribute, which is another form of taxes. Give us the best of whatever you make. You see? So we are servants in this land of America. For ye have kindled a fire in my anger, which shall burn forever. Which we know it's not forever, because the kingdom's coming. But forever meaning a very long time. And we've been here for many, many years, many generations. You Negroes, Latinos, and Native America. been trapped under the oppressor of Esau, whether it was in Haiti or, you know, Puerto Rico or South America. You all had to follow under Esau's guidelines. You're all under Esau because he's in power. You see? Well, I'm gonna skip down to this this right here, this paragraph. It says, these pockets of African people scattered around the world, said Sheikh Sidi Dora, the UN Special Advisor on Africa, can now play a significant role in Africa's growth, development, and empowerment. And I really just wanted, this sentence right here. And it says, these pockets of these African people scattered around the world. And what does that mean? You see? Because our people have been scattered. I'm gonna get the scripture. Let me see this. Right. This is Ezekiel 36, verse 19. And I scattered them amongst the heathen, and they were dispersed through the countries according to their way, and according to their doings I judged them. Now, what does disperse mean? Shalaki, I'm a little sick, man. Disperse. Definition. Disperse. Disperse is spread over a wide area. Or cause to go in different directions or different destinations. And look, scatter, decimate, distribute, spread, broadcast, diffuse, sprinkle. So what does it mean to be dispersed? Or what does it mean to be scattered? Scattered is the key word. It means to be dispersed or spread over different directions. So this is Ezekiel 36 and 19. And I scattered them amongst the heathen, and they were dispersed through the countries, according to their way and according to their doings I judged them. So who is this talking about? See, the Most High is also talking to Ezekiel about children of Israel, what would happen to them in a lot of times. And that's the reason why an article like this can come out and say, look, I'm going to get it right now. These pockets of African people scattered around the world. See, and what does that mean? Because that's who you are. You're not black, you're not African. You're the children of Judah, specifically that tribe, the nation of Israel. Okay, so and niggas like this, Jesse Jackson or Jesse Jackass, they don't tell you the truth, man. You are not African American. You're not black. You are children of Israel. Okay. The lost sheep of the house of Israel. So with that, I'm gonna give all praise to Yahweh, Bashim Yahshua, Bashim Kakadash. Demon to the elders, GMS will rule outside teach you Hakim. Till next video. Shalom.